Hello, fellow collectors. Today we're going to be talking about Fortnite Mudflap. This is a remote control from Fortnite. Now, if you look here, you can see I got it for Ross. And if I pull it in a little bit, you can see that I got it for an amazing price. That's right, $3. So anytime you can get a remote control for $3, that's always cool, right? So this is also comes with a little figure here. You can see it is the first line of the Fortnite figures, the 3 3/4 inch figures. You can see here's the front. You push the bumper, and it actually has sounds and everything. So if I pull up the back here, you can see it's breaking walls since Chapter 2, Season 3. And you can display and play with it. Fortnite, and this is Relaxed Jonesy. I don't know who they are. My son plays that stuff. I don't. So you can also see there are other vehicles in the lineup, which is cool because you have choices. If you like to play Fortnite, you like to play with the toys, there are always options here. This side really doesn't have much. Here we have Josie again. So if I bring up my scale and put this on it, we'll see it comes out to 3 pounds, 7 ounces. So let's get it off the scale and out of the box. Okay, now that I have it out of the box and my camera stops moving, I'll turn on the lights here. Alright, it comes with a remote, forward, back, left and right, sound effects, requires some batteries, so not much to it other than that. We do get 2 stickers here, one a nana and the hand. And we get this guy, the Josie. We can see he's got a jukebox. Some French fries here. And a pistol. Looks like the dude and Thor had a child. And here he is. See, we got a little hole for the backpack here. Now this figure has a little bit of articulation in it, which is nice. You can see the arms go around. There is no bicep swivel. Elbow is on a peg hinged. He actually has the same in the wrist. And you can see here, up and down, left and right, no problem. Now he does have a waist swivel and even ab crunch. So if they can put this kind of articulation in a little bitty figure like this, why can't bigger figures have this? Look at that split, thigh bend, double bend in the knee, and the ankle is on the same kind of ratcheted peg that some of the G.I. Joe figures are on. So very, very cool articulation for this guy, being this small. And when I say this small, we'll pull out the old tape measure and see that he's just a little over 4 inches tall. It's coming in at 4 1/4. So he will be taller than the 3 3/4 inch figures that we're used to, or even some of the old Joes, which is very nice. I forgot to make a snip here. So his cab here has a couple of pegs, one here, 2 on this side, 2 here, 1 more there. You look at the back, we had Mudflap. And got a little ladder. Now the doors really don't open up. You can get them in there by moving this out of the way. This is very cool. See if I can get it up and rolling. There we go. Got the door open. See inside. See all that lovely, lovely stuff in there. I have pegs and a seat and a steering wheel. Go ahead and open up this door too, so we can see inside there. See if I can take that and brighten that up a little bit, so we can see on the inside a little bit of panels there, which are very, very nice. A couple of seats, and they've got peg holes so the figures can rest against them. Now, other than that, this is all it really does. It is a remote control. So here's the front. You see the doors, they open up. And I just pushed the front here by accidente. So see on the bottom, we got even the capabilities of hanging it on the wall. So I'll push it on position. I'm not really getting anything. I got to have the remote do it, but the Try Me gets a couple of sounds. You can see there's the sound speaker right there. The wheels are made of rubber. I can go back and forth. See, that's the drive wheel. That's the turn wheel. So what we'll do is go ahead and get this guy in here. You can see you get this little bit of motion here. You can push this forward to actually get the figure in. So you see it gets lots of space to put the figure there. We'll just go ahead and bend him and get him all set up. Nice and squared in there. I know my hand's in the way, you can't see much, but yes. Trying to line it up with that hole in the back as I push that rubber coat of his out of the way. And it's not really wanting to line up much. So we'll go ahead and take it off camera and get it all set. Okay, took a little while. You have to move that rubber jacket out of the way and really get him all set up and everything. But here he is in there. Just setting this up, shutting the doors and everything. You can see he looks nice and tight in there. And whenever you hit that bumper onto something, it should make a little bit of noise. So let's take it out for a test drive. Here's what happens when you crank it up. The two top buttons. This thing is fast, and I tell you, it's hard to drive whenever you're holding a video recorder and or your phone and trying to drive, but this thing really moves. It's actually a lot of fun to drive. Now it does go forward and back. However, turning radius for the front whenever you're going left or right is not very great, so it is a little hard to drive. And with it going so fast, it's just a little harder than your normal remote control to drive. But like I said, it still is a lot of fun to mess with. So if you see one, definitely get it. It's worth it. And remember, shop around, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.